The All-Star break did not do anything to slow down these new-look Golden State Warriors. Steph and Draymond back in business tonight in a familiar spot in Sacramento playing the Kings, and life with Jimmy Butler continuing to look good. Tonight a matchup between the 9 seed versus the 10 seed out west. The Warriors elect to go small ball, and right away Moody hitting a 3, then Draymond to Steph for another one. Warriors up early, but every time these teams match up it seems like we get a good duel. Kings up by 2 midway through the first in this first quarter, and in this ball game the Warriors with no answers for DeMar. The other side of things though, Buddy Hield finished in second place in the 3-point contest. Maybe that's exactly what Buddy Hield needed to find his 3-point shooting once again. Golden State up by 6 here early in the second. We still haven't seen much of Jimmy or much of Steph. Here's Jimmy facilitating to the big Kiwi. Still in the second quarter, Warriors running that split action, and Draymond and Jimmy continuing to show that chemistry. Golden State playing their best basketball here in the second while Curry gets to rest. But Shemsky daring a 3 now. Curry back in the game and charging right to the rim. Warriors offense just poetry in motion in this first half. Curry to Draymond. Remember, the last time the Warriors were in this building they had a huge halftime lead, and they lost. Here comes Sacramento in the third. Kings cutting the lead to 10 and more from Debo. Warriors up by 10 trying to stop that Sacramento run, and here is the luxury of Butler. Butler with a huge bucket there. Now it's Moody calling his shot the 4-point play. Warriors up by 17 again, and this is the luxury of this new Warriors team. Steph doesn't have to lift a heavy burden every night. Here he is for 3. Fourth quarter, Warriors up 22 again, and now it is closing time. They go to Jimmy in that ISO mid-range. More from Butler here later in the fourth as a facilitator, finding Curry for 3, and then Curry the reaction. Tonight was probably their most impressive performance with Butler in the lineup. They're now 4-1 with Jimmy. They're the 9 seed, but the schedule gets a lot easier coming up. And the biggest part about tonight's Warriors win, look at the offensive balance. Steph and Jimmy combining for 37, Curry with 20, Butler with 17. But look at Moody, Buddy, and Podziemski. And remember, this is all without Jonathan Kuminga. A resounding road win in a tough environment. And looking at their upcoming schedule,